Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. I hope 2020 has been good to you so far. Right now it is January 2nd and I'm so excited to sit down and film today's video because today's video is going to be all about my personal makeup collection goals for 2020. I kind of got the idea from different YouTubers here on YouTube. However, there is one YouTuber in particular, her name is Kelly Gooch, and I absolutely adore her videos. I adore her channel, and she is very good at talking about her makeup collection goals. She does makeup inventories, she does project panning, shop my stash, everything. She is kind of my inspiration for today's video, and I've always wanted to do something similar to this style video, but since I watched her video, it's kind of helped me with framing my goals to make it more personal for me. So what I mean by makeup collection goals is I have taken the time to really sit down and look at my makeup collection. I have a larger makeup collection, not as large as some people here on YouTube, but also I'm not as small as some other YouTubers as far as my collection. There are certain items that I really want to cut back on in 2020 and possibly have a no buy for certain products, and I really evaluated that and tried to figure out, okay, what do I not want to buy in 2020? What is it okay for me to buy in 2020, etc. So again, thank you so much to Kelly Gooch to kind of like inspiring me to make this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So I was going through my makeup collection and I have a lot of sprays, maybe not as much as some people, but definitely more than I would like personally. I have a little container that my sprays go in and it's full. I can't fit any more. And so my goal for 2020 is to use up 5 sprays. So I have a few in mind that I'm thinking about finishing. So those are ones that I can basically see that like I'm halfway done with, or ones that maybe they've just been in my collection for a while and I just really want to get them out of my collection, get them out of my container that I hold my sprays in. And also I will be creating a new project pan for 2020. Some of the products that I had in my project pan from last year I will be bringing in, and I will be bringing in new ones as well. I think I'm going to try and be very heavy on project panning this year just because I do have these makeup goals. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. Also, just so you know, I started my personal project pan, I want to say in August of 2019, so I don't have significant progress on my items just because I wasn't really doing it very diligently until the last half of 2019, and so now I am starting in January of the new year, and so hopefully I will have better progress at the end of this year. So anyways, 5 sprays I would like to use up. Obviously these are just goals. If I'm not able to hit them, that's okay, but I'm trying to set them to be realistic as well, and I do think that I can finish up 5 sprays. So I don't want to buy any more setting sprays in 2020 if at all possible. I am pretty happy with a lot of the ones that I do have in my collection, and so I'm just going to try and make some progress. So for primers, I would like to use up 2 primers. I have been thinking about some primers that I want to bring into my project for Project Pan, and there are some that I am really not sure about if I like them or if they've just been in my collection for a while. So I really would like to use up 2 primers for 2020. I feel like my primer collection has kind of grown. I feel like in 2019 I became very interested in priming and I kind of went out of hand and purchased a lot of primers. So that's okay because for the most part I do enjoy all of the primers that I have. I just want to bring that down a little bit. Also, I have a lot of foundations. I do not want to purchase any more foundations, and I'm thinking about bringing a foundation into my project pan for this year, and I'm really excited about it. So my goal is to not purchase any foundations for 2020, but what I'm thinking about doing is measuring these goals in June. So to see how I did I stay true to not buying any of these items? Have I finished up anything by that point? So just wanting to kind of like measure everything in June, so that's like halfway through the year, and just see how I'm doing with that. That was also something that Kelly was wanting to do in her video that she mentioned. So I think June is a great idea to measure your goals and see where I'm at. So no more foundations, and I also want to try and finish one up. And just an FYI, I'm kind of sad about it because I did purchase the tinted moisturizer from ColourPop because it was 25% off, and I've been dying to try it, so shame on me, but that is one more foundation that's in my collection, so there's that. I also do want to finish 2 concealers. I feel like that is a pretty realistic goal. I'm almost done with the concealer that's in my project pan. I used it today and I did look at it, and I really don't have that many uses left of it, so I think finishing up 2 concealers is pretty realistic. I also don't want to purchase any more powders. I have so many powders within my collection, and I feel like I really don't need very many. I have my favorites, and I just really feel like I need to stick with those. And also I have some in my collection that I have hit, or actually one that I've hit pan on, and so I really just want to try and finish what I have. I also would like to finish one blush. So blush is probably going to take a really long time because since it is such a pigmented product, I don't need so much of it. Although blush is my favorite makeup product, that along with eyeshadow, so maybe I could possibly pan or finish a blush in 2020. I will see. I kind of have one in mind that I'm thinking of, so I really don't want to purchase any more blushes. I feel like I have enough blush shades within my collection that I'm happy with where they're at. I also don't want to purchase any highlighters. I think I really got carried away with the highlighting trend in 2019, and I think I'm pretty set on highlighters. So I don't want to buy any highlighters. I also don't want to buy any face palettes. I feel like I have pretty good face palettes in my collection, so I don't want to be purchasing anything that has like blushes and highlighters and bronzers all in one, because I have those already within my collection. Also, since eyeshadow palettes are my favorite thing, I was thinking about not buying eyeshadow palettes in 2020. However, I do want to allow myself to, you know, indulge, and since makeup is something that I enjoy, I don't want to completely just gut everything out, because I still want it to be fun and enjoyable. So I told myself that I can only purchase 5 new eyeshadow palettes within the year. That is very difficult, but over the holidays, with all of the sales that have been going on and just everything, I have purchased way too many eyeshadow palettes. So if I can not purchase any eyeshadow palettes at all, that would be great. But if I do, I'm only going to give myself maybe 5, maybe even less, but there's that. I also am thinking about bringing in an eyeshadow palette into my project pan, because there's one in particular that I used recently, and I was looking at some of the shades and they look like they have a pretty good dent in them. So I'm thinking about bringing that in, and I'm really excited about it. I also don't want to buy any lip products. I have tons of lip products within my collection, and I have really tried to declutter some and like pass them along to my sisters and to friends, but I guess like when I'm at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, most of the time that's where I get my lip products, that they're such a great deal that I like can't pass it up. But I don't want to have that mindset anymore. I just really want to cut back and try and finish up what I can, if I can. Also, liquid shadows. I know that that's pretty random, but I have purchased so many Stila liquid shadows from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I also have like some from Laura Mercier, some from Too Faced, that I'm kind of like, I don't want to buy anymore. They dry out. I don't use them very much. So even though it's a beautiful shade and I see it from TJ Maxx, I don't want to buy it. And that's pretty much it for my goals. Again, I will have a video specifically dedicated towards the products that are going to be in my project pan. And I am bringing some new products in, and I'm also going to keep some of the products that were in my project from last year into the new project. So just kind of keep an eye out for that video, like I said. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it looks like I'm cutting back on a lot, but what I want to do is really kind of like maybe frame my channel towards using older products, older, so they're not old like expired, but older like they're not really new releases. Some of them might be, but just really creating videos that are still really fun and enjoyable to watch, but they're not focused around like new releases. I think I also might want to like post a video with me, you know, like a get ready with me using all of my products from my Project Pan. I also would like to do a get ready with me using TJ Maxx makeup that I've purchased. So I really want to try and still put out great content for you guys and great videos that you would enjoy, but I also just want you guys to know that I don't want my makeup collection to grow much more, and so I'm trying to make some cutbacks, and I hope that you guys understand that. And I also I feel like it's not really in my family's budget right now to also, you know, be spending so much. We're wanting to, like, my husband and I have like our own goals that we want to do, just like with our house and traveling and things like that. So I want to try and keep that in mind as well whenever I'm considering and purchasing anything new. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, please do stay tuned for any other videos that I do post about this subject or my Project Pan and things like that. I'm also thinking about doing my Shop My Stash, but kind of doing it a little bit differently. I'm still thinking about that. I don't want to tell you guys exactly what I'm thinking because I'm not sure if it's even what I want to do. But I've been thinking about maybe changing that up a little bit. I'm also thinking about like rearranging the storage of my makeup collection a little bit to make it more like appealing for me. So just kind of things like that. And I will try and keep you guys updated, like maybe where I put my Project Pan items or how I reorganized or things like that. Other than that, that will complete today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below which goals you have for your makeup collection in 2020, if you have any at all. Or let me know if there's a product that you want to purchase in 2020. Maybe it's like something that you were eyeing in 2019 but never got around to purchasing it and now you want to this year. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you have any requests for me of videos that you want to do, also let me know in the comments down below. I will definitely consider them. And if you liked today's video, please do give it a thumbs up. And also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you liked today's video and if you would like to see more from me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!